Hello. Black lives. Black lives. Just checking. All right, so yeah, my name is Abdel Shakur, and I am a parent and educator in this community of Evanston. Yeah, that's great. That's a great thing, right? I'm a co-parent with my Genius Warrior wife, Candace, and we have some Genius Warrior kids, Sonny, Benjamin, and Lucy. And also my Genius Warrior mom, Diane. Give her a hand. Yeah. That's my mom, y'all better clap for her. Anyways, I just want to share a few words in a story. Our daughter was over at King Arts, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to just tell you a story about King Arts, okay? And it's a good story and also just kind of relates to this. Our daughter Lucy is very theatrical, if you get to know her. She's very dramatic. She has a lot of power in her. Sometimes she doesn't know if she really wants to be seen, which I think she gets from her parents, honestly. But we were so happy when we got into school and we saw that there was going to be arts, and we also saw that there was going to be plays, and there was a school play. And we were ecstatic. Somebody said, uh-oh. So we were ecstatic that there was going to be a school play, right? Lucy got her lines, practiced her words, memorized, tone, all those sorts of things, okay? Sadly, Miss Demar, the plaintiff in this lawsuit, selected a play that was transphobic. It featured transphobic language, and she also selected all the major parts be played by white children. Even though this is a school that's only a third white. Luckily, there were colleagues who stepped up and said, you know what, this isn't right. We can't present this to our community. We can't do this to our children. And we had a principal who stood up and said, no, we closing this down. We shutting it down. And you know what? That's what we doing today. We shutting down the production of white victimhood in this community. And we're retaking the stage. This is about coming together as a community and finding a new way to tell new stories and new voices and new people so that we can build an ensemble of solidarity. And an ensemble of solidarity is gonna cost us something. It's not gonna be cheap. Let me just start with critical race theory and anti-racism teaching. It's not about making white children feel bad. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. It's about making sure that all children feel seen. All of them. And this gives us the tools to root out oppressive systems of thought before they actually take root. That's the whole point. Now, that means that we're going to give the hook to white supremacy. That means that we closing the curtain on opportunity hoarding and opportunity gaps. That means we gonna cut the mics of colonizers. White victimhood will no longer take center stage in our community. Okay? We cannot be concerned so much about white feelings and hurts and fears. That was the script that we were handed when we were in school, all of us, in classes like Miss Demar's. And to be clear, this is not about, I didn't need Miss Demar to get cut or canceled. I needed Miss Demar to get curious. I needed her to be curious about the experience of the children that were in her care. To be curious about the way that her positionality showed up in that classroom and maybe took up more air than she intended. I don't know. I don't really know her intentions. All I know is it's her lawsuit. So we're doing this work, and we ain't apologizing. We're doing it because it's an emergency. We need to be thinking, if you want to be at the Martin Luther King School for Literary and Fine Arts, we need you to think about what is the intention of that man. What did he actually live for? And that's why we're supporting the brave work of Dr. Horton, our superintendent. That's why we're supporting the brave work of our D65 board, led by Anya Tanya Booty. We're supporting our principal. We're supporting our teachers. We're supporting our families. And we're supporting our children. The work here is just simply this. Look at a child and love that child. Love that child enough to create space for their questions. All of them. And then tell them the truth. Tell them the truth every day, every child, no matter what. Thank you so much.